Bitcoin could crash. So my price target has always been 100,000. So when would I take profits? I would say around 100,000 to 130,000. There is some time. Inflation may not happen right away. Maybe in the middle of next year, possibly. But you always want to take profits before that, because if everyone start to notice that inflation is coming back, it's already too late. Bitcoin could be back to 70,000, 60,000. Crypto trading for beginners. Cryptocurrencies are dropping. Why? There are three reasons. In this video, I'm going to tell you at the end of the video that you will understand if you should buy more or hold or sell cryptocurrency. Like I said before, cryptocurrencies are dropping. I talk about it in this video. November 16, like I predicted, over the past 7 days, 5 days, Bitcoin dropped 7% to 96,000. Ethereum dropped 14% to 3,400. Dogecoin dropped 23%. Look at that over the past 5 days. So why? Reason number 3, because Federal Reserve cuts interest rate by a quarter point, 0.25%. Then you might ask, Master Rich, why? Interest rate. They are cutting the interest rate. Isn't it good news? Yes, but there is expectations for next year. They are going to cut only 2 times instead of 4 times. Remember? So that's pretty hawkish for the Fed. They want to keep it 2 times because of the new administration coming in, Donald Trump, and they are not sure how tariffs could impact the inflation. Right now, labor market is good, unemployment rate is low, economy is strong, and inflation has been coming down. Although it's not coming down as much as they like, it may take some time. So there's a lot of uncertainty ahead. So they want to keep the rate longer for higher for longer. So that's pretty hawkish. And why cryptocurrency drop? Because cryptocurrency, they also borrow. The traders, they also borrow money. Remember, borrow money to trade. So if there are less cuts, so that means that they need to pay more on the interest rate, right? If there are 4 cuts, yeah, pretty good. You know, there are more people going to borrow money to trade cryptocurrency. So that's going to be bullish. And target range of 4.25% to 4.5%. So it's not as cheap as the last crypto bull market that we had before. And they want to keep it only twice in 2025. That's reason number 3. Reason number 3 is that's pretty important. And you're gonna want to know reason number 2 and 1. That's more important. So
now we're reassessing their view of the Fed. But Karen, I think you're right. I mean, sloppy. And
so, you know, we're not allowed to own Bitcoin. The Federal Reserve Act says what we can own, and we're not looking for a law change. That's the kind of thing for Congress to consider, but we are not looking for a law change at the Fed.
Do you see any value or benefits in the U.S. government building a reserve of Bitcoin?
So, you know, we're not allowed to own Bitcoin. The Federal Reserve Act says what we can own, and we're not looking for a law change. That's the kind of thing for Congress to consider, but we are not looking for a law change at the Fed.
Do you see?
So you see, Jerome Powell, an interviewer asked him, hey, do you see any benefits or any good, any plan to have Bitcoin reserve? Jerome Powell answered, oh, we are not looking for a law change. That's up to the Congress to decide. And he doesn't look like he wants to keep Bitcoin as a Federal Reserve. Remember, Bitcoin is a threat to US dollars. So as a Federal Reserve, who prints money? Who's going to monitor monetary policy and physical, maintaining interest rate, you know, and printing monies? it will be really hard for them to do if Bitcoin becomes like a global reserve currency, for the American reserve currency. So that's why naturally they don't want to keep it. Bitcoin jumped over 100,000 after I talk about it. My price target already reached 100 to 130,000. It jumped because Trump confirms, Bitcoin reserve plan. Yeah, reserve plan. So he wants to have a Bitcoin plan. But I don't think it's gonna be coming through because Congress has to approve it. Trump used to be against Bitcoin. He used to say Bitcoin is a scam. He likes US dollar to be the #1 currency. I don't know why he changed his mind. He wants to make Bitcoin as a reserve currency. Does he own lots of Bitcoin? Or he wants to sell Bitcoin, and that's what he said. He talked about it. What do you think? Comment down below. His wish is not coming true because Jerome Powell said that. So that's why it dropped. Yeah, so it's very, very normal that it happened. Yeah, so it dropped, and reason #1 is because 10-year treasury yield, US 10-year treasury yield, it jumped after the announcement of the only 2 rate cuts for 2025. It used to be December 6, 4.15, then it jumped to 4.53. That's pretty big jump over the past week or so. And how does it impact cryptocurrency? If this 10-year treasury jump, it will be really hard for small companies to borrow money. They could include cryptocurrency companies, right? And also for the traders to borrow money, it's becoming more expensive as well. So they could get margin call. They could get liquidated easily because it's a higher cost borrowing market, and if they cannot pay interest or if they cannot maintain higher deposit cash, and they could get liquidated easily. So that could be the next Bitcoin bear market. And if inflation comes back because of Trump's tariff economic policy, Federal Reserve, they need to pause the rate hike rate drop. Not only that, if inflation comes back really bad, and they need to raise interest rate. If they have to raise interest rate again, then the whole bear market starts over again. Remember, when interest rate goes up, the fastest, the biggest drop comes on cryptocurrency market. The second will be stock markets, right? Because cryptocurrency, they need to pay more interest rate to borrow money because they are so volatile. Not every bank wants to lend money for that. Stocks, probably it's much easier to borrow money to invest in stock than cryptocurrency. The interest rate may be lower for stocks. And housing is probably the cheapest borrowing cost, and every bank wants to lend money because they know that if you own homes, it will be the last one that you're gonna let go, right? You're not gonna let go your house because you may skip your dinner and save money to pay for rent or pay for the mortgage. Then you're gonna sleep on the street, right? So it's they know that it's very, very hard for Americans or anybody to be without a home. So so the houses borrowing costs are lower than that. So these 3 are the reason why cryptocurrency drop. So what do you think? Do you have any other reason? Comment down below. If you want to learn more, go to Master Rich Stocks Option Crypto. Go to playlist. I talk about stock investing, option trading, advanced option trading, gold investing, cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin. And if you are just starting out, you can click the link down below to open a cryptocurrency trading account. You may get free crypto or Bitcoin. Share, subscribe. I will see you.